But I actually think more than just like good, you know, boss fight attack patterns and you know, like all that. My philosophy is a good Spider-Man boss fight is short. It's like not. If I'm spending like 5-6 minutes on your boss fight, and it's not like the final boss, we've gone too far. Because there's so many. I feel like there's so many Spider-Man games that do bosses that just drag on. Yeah, I'd say if you, not even if you know what you're doing, like a casual could beat Doc Ock in like a minute. They just just tie him up, do your combo and repeat. Like the most basic way to fight him. God, it's fine. Maybe it's not fine. I need more height. There we go. Up here is so much better. I was trying to get the roll boost there. Wait a second. If Peter walks faster after a roll, doesn't that mean that you save time if you get a buffered roll into the bugle? Can you confirm, Nate, or deny? I feel like you said something about that, but I couldn't remember what the answer was. It doesn't work in the bugle. I'm kind of grateful because that would just mean random time save for basically no reason would be more of a thing, but there's also a part of me that's a little sad. I've never tried to do the roll that you do in this game, but I have tried to do a Dark Souls roll in real life, and I did have a sore back for a while afterwards. It hurt. I tried to do like the full-on light Dark Souls 1 light roll and just like fucked myself up like a few years back. And I like committed too on I did not half-ass that shit. I have no technique. I feel like human beings just aren't supposed to do that. You know what I mean? That's like not... Human beings don't get any invincibility frames on our rolls. We're just clearly not meant to. Or apes, not armadillos. I was thinking about this the other day. Did any of you grow... You know what when I say the word roly-poly, like a roly-poly bug, do you know what I'm talking about? That was what we called them on it. That's obviously not like their actual name, but I forget the name of them. They're like pill bugs or something is maybe the name. Yes. I was thinking about this the other day. Those were like a much bigger part of my life as a child than they are now. I was like, why haven't I seen like a roly-poly in as like an adult. I feel like it's been years and years that I'm like, oh wait, I don't like lift up rocks looking for bugs in my day-to-day life anymore. And that's like not my hobby anymore. We had these like concrete blocks in our yard when I was a kid, and I would just like unearth bugs underneath them all the time. They were cool bugs. Maybe contender for my favorite bug. That's not like a thing I've thought about much before. But let's not fucking lose here. There's solid ground all the way down on the edges, but not in the middle. That's just what I gotta remember. There was like a second there though where I was like, holy shit, has like the environment been destroyed so much that those bugs just like aren't around in this area anymore? And then I thought, yeah, no, it's probably mostly me, you know, not being like a bug fanatic anymore. I don't know if anybody else to play with bugs as kids. I wouldn't squish them or anything though. I was never like a gross person, you know what I mean? I just thought they were neat. Knew that jump could work. Snakes in your backyard? I think if I ever saw a snake in my backyard as a kid, I would have freaked out. But there was one thing that we used to do. We would get like long tube socks, right? And then we'd fill them up with like little rocks and gravel and stuff, and we'd chuck them as far as we could. And you could get some fucking distance on those socks. That was like it was like a competition to see how far you could throw it. I remember my dad being really mad at me. Just being like, why is there, can you tell me like why there's like rocks all over the yard? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Must have been somebody's throwing rocks around. The stream is, it's been like 3.5 hours. I like don't have a timer up to like tell me how long I've been streaming. Wow. To be fair, I didn't think it was going to be so hard to beat the 27 that I got. I thought I was going to get that, like, within an hour. But now I feel like I'm committed. Like, if I don't get this now, if I have to end stream, and I will be going back for it. I feel like I'm committing to PBing again. Which if I don't get it today, that'd be fine. I can just upload that one, and then we can go for it next week or something. Yeah, I'd be... That was one of those moments where and I'm sure everybody has a few of these, right? Where I was just being a little shit and I didn't even really, like, know it. I was just like, why is Dad so upset? I'm just, like, having fun throwing rocks. Meanwhile, my dad's trying to... It's, like, dangerous. My dad's, like, using the ride-on lawnmower. And he just hears ding, 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 and rocks are going flying everywhere. No wonder he's pissed. Actually, I think he wasn't pissed enough. He was like really like... He like approached me too respectfully. He was like, listen, this is like causing some issues with like the lawnmower. Do you think you could stop? Like I didn't even know that he was mad until I was an adult. He was like... He just like didn't want to yell at me, I guess. Parenting question mark. thought this was a lot more... I thought there was like a 2-inch gap there, and I was gonna have to do the most precise wall jump ever, but it's actually really easy. I think if they do another Raimi Spider-Man film, I wouldn't mind if it was just kind of like more down to earth and the stakes weren't super high. Maybe not. They should have Big Wheel should be the guy that he stops at like the beginning of the movie. You know what I mean? He's not like the main villain, but he's in the film still. That's like the opening scene is like Spider-Man stopping Big Wheel. And that kind of kicks off the plot. I guess I just do one of these. So we're on another run here. We're past the music. I fall a bit here, do a big jump here. No. I'm gonna make it over the shitty like concrete block thing. Yeah. Oh shit, that is not enough height. I need to go higher. Okay, the landscape in front of me is telling me to go left, I think. Maybe Beetle. I think they should do the Enter Electro, where Beetle shows up and halfway through the film, explodes like a wall, says some weird shit, leaves, and then never shows up for the rest of the film. He's just gone. I honestly think that should become a Beetle tradition, is he just shows up in the plot, does something like minorly inconveniencing for Spider-Man, and then leaves. And then he doesn't show up until there's like another Spider-Man story arc going on. Like, that's just so inherently fucking hilarious to me. I think it would actually work too. Think about this from like a social media perspective, right? You're like trying to get attention for the film. If Beatles showed up and did that and left, there would be like articles written about it. It'd be like, people are, you know, like the article headline would be like, Spider-Man villain shows up and never shows up in the movie again, or, you know, whatever. And then it'd be like, people are scratching their heads after after Beatles shows up in the film and then never showed up again. Like, people are realizing in the credits as they're leaving, like, yeah, that guy just never showed up again. I think from like a social media marketing standpoint, that would be a good play. And if they do it, it was my idea. I'm gonna like spam this clip everywhere and get famous. Alright, we're getting pretty far along. Where am I? Okay, not as close as I thought I was, but still pretty close. This is a scary part. Endgame is hard in this. I'm calling it endgame. It's really just this part of the city. I go up there, I guess, probably. And I do like this. And this. Like a park there, right? I kind of want to go around it to the right. Yeah, looks like it. Should add that to my game. I was gonna say something, but no, I'm not gonna say anything because it might happen, and I don't want it to be a spoiler, and it'd be pretty cool. I'm just not gonna say anything. do I go? I guess I didn't even notice the fire escape there. God. Do like that. Yeah. God, who put all these fire escapes everywhere? It's scary. They're like jump scares. Let's see you, Ken. Okay. I'm fine. We're close. Back and you still haven't beat the world record. The hell, man? It's been like 2 hours you haven't PB'd. Okay. Where am I going? What's the path here? I go right. Just gotta believe in these jumps. Yeah, I guess I just drop down and then go over. I'm looking nervous. Okay, I went too far to the right there. Hopefully we're still fine. Really close. Get across here. I think we can just build some height here and get over. Don't. That fire escape's a trap, dude. Don't go in there. Alright, I think we're good. You're looking at the sub 20, maybe even sub 18. I don't actually know. That's it. $18 even? That might be a retime. That might be worth a retime. I wouldn't be surprised if that's a 17:59.
Great. Nothing better than a
Hell yeah, that took way longer than it should have.
Great.
I PB'd like half an hour in and then just spent the rest of the time trying to get that.
Nothing like a little New York water. Can't believe I got washed.
Shoulda
all the way
rolled.
over here. I need to be more careful. Swimming definitely does.
Alright, well, the world record going into today was like a 34 or whatever. It was like a 34 something.
I got washed all the way over
So
here.
I feel like I'm pretty happy with that.
I need to be more careful.
Yo, Ray again? Holy shit.
Ray.
Let's go. Thank you so
more
much.
careful. Swimming definitely does.
Is this a soft log? Yes.
All the way over here.
You can pause and load your save, but you're not getting out of
I
this.
need to be more careful. Swimming definitely does. Great. Nothing better than a soaking wet.
You can't see 17:59 as satisfying. I see it the other way around. I'd rather it be a 17:59 because then it's like you break that minute barrier.
Definitely does.
Yeah, thanks so much, Ray.
Nothing like a little New York water.
The alert echoed. You hear that? Hang on.